Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name's Ryan. You know the drill. We're blueprinting it up today. We're drafting and drawing and hopefully going to make our way further and further into this house. So I've been thinking between episodes, one of my medium-term goals has been to get towards the antechamber as close as possible. I think that works out okay. I think that's an okay goal. But I'm worried that maybe it causes me some problems. One, I choose going north over anything else. Not always, but a lot of times I do. I mean, frankly, what I generally try to choose is forks over anything else because the more options, the better. The more chances to draft, the better. Sort of how I feel. But, maybe I should have some other... And my other goals so far have been getting as many rooms drafted as possible, like trying new rooms constantly to figure out what they do, figure out what sort of synergies we might be looking for between different types of rooms. That I think is working okay. Goals have been get early gems, coins, and keys so that I have options early in the game. I think that's been working out okay. Yeah. It's hard to have too many specific goals because you also just don't know. Like, you got to kind of play the field, right? You got to kind of play. You got to play the draft. Play what you're given. I'll choose a bedroom here because I'd love to keep these for later. Corridor and hallway. The longer I keep those, the better, kind of. Pray and pry. Probably. Pray and pry. That's an A. We're still taking notes. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I almost said get it twisted. I've watched way too much Northern Lion in the last 5 years. Get it twisted. This is the person with the moon pendant. That's all I know about this room. I got a couple steps. Reddington. Jim, thank you. Shanks very much. That's another bedroom. We don't love that. We don't love it. Nook gives us a key, but it goes the wrong direction. You know what? Fuck it. I'm choosing break utility closet. I've been wanting to do this breaker box puzzle for so goddamn long that I'm choosing it right now. Stars and stairs. That's I. I is the difference. What does that mean? No fucking idea still. Okay, so here's what I want. Key card entry system, we turn that shit off. VAC indicators. Gymnasium, you can turn the lights off. Garage, you can turn the lights off. Cabinet is scratched out. So I was under the impression that what you needed to do was get some of them blue in order to get some of them purple. And once you got them purple, then you could get them to be something else. How is that one blue? I'm so... How did that one turn blue? Well, now how did those two turn blue? Okay, there's something about this puzzle I'm not understanding. Hold up, hold up. It doesn't filter through blue, so what is triggering blue? When you click blue, it sort of like switches. To the two around it that are green. If I click this one, is it going to go both places or just one? It goes both places. Okay. I think I'm kind of cooking here. Oh, shit. They're not all blue, but they're pretty blue. Purple. I don't know how I got the first... Okay, we're doing a puzzle. Don't know how I got the first blue, but now that I have a blue, I think I can do this. Blue and red, when you click the blue, it like hops over to... How I'm envisioning this in my head is when you click a blue, it hops to the nearest non-blue space. And if that space is blue, red, then it becomes purple, because blue and red together is purple. Oh, now what does this do? What does anything that I just did do? Is it good for anything? Does it mean anything? Does it do anything? I'm so confused. No! Why is it blue? Shit. What does white do? Oh, fuck. Okay. This is one of those puzzles I could not describe to you with my words. Okay, now white. How does if I click this one? This one? So it's clear that I don't know what I'm doing yet. No, shit. Shit. Okay, these have to be red. Then you can make them purple. Then this one can become white or no? No, it's purple. Then it can become white. Can this one become white? Why do I do that every time? My brain hurts. Can you tell? Purple. Purple. Perp. 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 Purple. White. Purple. White. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, I can reliably get all of them purple. I don't know if I can ever get more than one of them to be white at this. That one's white and it wouldn't turn off. It wouldn't turn off for a second and now it will. No! I swear to you, some part of my brain, deep down, is kind of understanding at least a little bit what's happening here. My ability to put it into words, non-existent. That one won't go. Now here's my honest thought. We have to redo it where it's like now everything's purple again. No, I can't get this one purple. My brain fucking hurts, dude. Okay, we're gonna come back to that one. We've done... Oh, if that wasn't the most blueprints experience I've ever had. Just fucking clicking so many things, kind of starting to get some sense for some patterns. My problem is I don't remember what the goal is. There's a piece of paper in the mailroom. Did I take a photo of it on my phone? Hold up, let me look. I've got too many photos here. I need to sort of like organize them on my phone. Did I take a photo of it on my phone? It would have been... I did take a photo of it on my phone. More. Okay. Press any button to activate blue. Let's just restart it. Once it's like blue, it's kind of hard to get rid of it, honestly. Once a button is sort of blue, it's really tough to get rid of it, right? Do I have to make all of them purple before I can actually even... Fuck me, dude. This puzzle. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna sacrifice 2 steps, although I didn't actually sacrifice them, to see if I can restart this shit. Okay, the piece of paper says, press any button above to activate blue. And it looks like they're all green buttons. So when you get all of them green, basically, then you can activate them to turn one of them blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. That part we know. The problem is anytime you click a blue, it also makes the one next to it blue. So to make that happen, you sort of have to beat that part of the puzzle by clicking all of the blue icons until it's in a corner. Because if you do it here and you click it to be red, then you click this is purple. Then, unfortunately, anytime you click this, it's going to erase it. So, part of what you have to do is you have to click blue to get it to a side, then click it here. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. All that makes sense to me, and I think we technically solved that part of the puzzle, even if we couldn't describe it as solved. The problem is it also has a sticky note that says more detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address that the client has provided. We need to get to the office because I think that's where the email is, and that's when we get more information. There's something about this, but I don't know what that is. So, and I thought at first it was like once it's white, it's sort of erased, and then you have to go through like the whole process again. And maybe there is something to that, but I don't think this one will work. It did work to make it purple. Hold up, hold up. No, the problem is I can never click this blue, right? The minute I click this blue, oh my god, it worked. But this one doesn't go purple. I thought maybe once it was lit up, it's sort of like erased. Like cover it with your hand. It's erased. And so then you have to redo the whole thing, but that doesn't work because this one is. So. Oh well, we have a breaker room in case we need to do security and stuff later. That hurt my brain. All right. Let's draft some more rooms, shall we? So. I think billiard room gives me keys when I beat that puzzle. Din, right here, is just basically a straight route north. Hallway has nothing over billiard room. Let's pick Din. And that's going to have a diamond in it. Let's go grab it real quick. Let's grab it. We want a parlor. Or, frankly, we want a billiards room now because we have bridge and bride, by the way. So that's G. We want a billiards room because we want keys and coins so that we have a little bit of everything starting early on. But we're not going to draft that one yet. We're going to go this way. I think parlor, for some reason, dude, parlor is super likely to draft in like rank 1 or 2. That's my like weird feeling about parlor. I always get it right by the entrance hall. It makes sense, maybe. Like maybe that's some sort of internal rule. Drawing room would be fine, but I think we go parlor for the pure parlor or nook. Let's go parlor for the pure guaranteed gems. We've never missed this. What's that? Is that coins? Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. So this one has to be false, right? Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. So these both have to be false. False, false, meaning this one is true. Not in white or blue, it's in black. Okay. Easy peasy. This puzzle is lemon squeezy. Let's draft here. Oh, damn it, dude. I think we got to do chapel. We don't have to do chapel, but... I can never get bedroom closet next to bedroom. Sucks. I don't need steps. Chapel at least gives us an out. We don't even have to go in there right now. Although we don't have coins, so there's no reason not to. No reason not to go in here, because we don't have coins right now. Nothing. Okay. Let's draft here. Pantry will give us coins. Patio. Spread gold. Spread diamonds in each green room. We don't have any of those right now, but we could get the patio. Okay, we're going to choose pantry. We're going to choose pantry. We have a thing that helps us get money. When we get money, we get money. The rich get richer. Boom. So 4 coins becomes 5 coins. Hold up. Car and cart. So T. That was a chapel, so there were no pictures in there. So from here, drawing room, I think, would be super powerful here. 1 gem, which is not a big deal for me. Let's do drawing room. I get to redraw. The problem is there's portraits everywhere, which sucks. So, I don't know what any of this shit means. They've all got their arrows, though, you know? Ah, but Mount Holly and a pea pod. Peak and P. Okay. Peak and P. Okay. That's got to be it. I hope. I think that's it. Okay. So from here, I think we should take the left first. No, let's take north first. Fuck me, dude. Commissary. We are going to have a lot of money here, which could be nice. It also forks, which I love. Could also redraw. Let's pick commissary. We're going to lose a coin to get back here if we have to go through the chapel. Maybe we can find a way around it by taking a different route. We'll take commissary. If the goal for this run is to have coins, we'd be a fool not to take. Sand and and. Sand and and. With S? Without S? With no. I'm going to hit S and I'm going to circle it. I'm going to write down S and I'm going to circle it. Because maybe it means the S is the most popular or most important letter. Maybe it means rooms that have a combo like this that have an S as the missing letter will be important. I don't know. Is that a metal detector, sleeping mask, which I don't like very much, shovel, which I do like very much, and salt shaker, which we don't know shit about. Shovel is 1 coin off. Okay. We got to get 1 coin. We got to get 1 coin. So these are all bad. Corridor is fine, I guess. We're going to go back and draft from the drawing room because I would rather have the chance to redraw. Okay, spare room's fine. It gives us a route. It might give us a route that goes around the pantry. This gives us 2 keys, which kind of would be cute. Would be nice. Nook is not good. 1 key, and it's a dead end. I think we honestly should try and redraw. Let's try redrawing, see what happens. Spare room would be fine, but nothing that we're, like, excited about. That's actually all fucking worse. Damn it. Oh, my gambling sucks. I think we'd probably take 2 items. I'm starting to really hate the observatory, and it's my own goddamn fault. Take 2 items. Damn it. We're going to be broke. Please let there be a coin in here. Key, gem, that's fine. Lock and clock, so C. Maybe it's... I think I'm maybe onto something with the commissary, which is that maybe it's not the... maybe it's not the... the accumulation of difference letters, of picture letters, that are going to spell out a word or provide you with some information. Maybe it's... This is the key to the puzzle, which is if it has S as the picture letter, the letter that is in one picture but not in another, then something special will happen. I don't know what that something is, but I don't know. I think we need to try going to the other side of the corridor, seeing if we can get 1 more coin, because then I can buy a shovel. If not, I'll buy a salt shaker. We're kind of in a rough spot, though, because we're fine. Okay, this one is one we have seen twice now. This is one I've seen twice now. It was also in the laboratory, but I don't know what it is. Flame and lit, L-I-T, match, I'm gonna kick myself when I figure out what it is. Light, to light something. Light. And... oh, boy. Light a match. Strike a match. Strike a match. The flame. It's burning. Burn. Ah, this is gonna kill me. It's a tree. I don't know. Ah! Okay, we're moving on. I'm fucking mad at myself. Okay, so I still don't think we've ever drafted a kitchen, by the way. Food for sale. Hallway here would be amazing, honestly. Let's pick hallway. Of course, we get rid of the chance for hallway to exist later, but... Sage? I gotta Google sage. Like, I don't know what sage the plant looks like, but I have to Google it. Okay, it turns out it looks a little bit like this. Yeah. Kind of like this, honestly. Okay, we're gonna call that stage and sage. I have to Google it because I don't know my plants very well. That's sage. So we're gonna call that a T. Stage and sage. Also, remember how sometimes they say some shit about some flowers? Green rooms will have better flowers. Let's try north. Courtyard. If I can get a singular more coin, then courtyard becomes really valuable. I think we have to take that bet. Although library would have had, god damn it, library would have had a book that we asked for. Metal detector. That's handy. That's handy dandy. I like digging. I like digging. I like, we invested money and time into the courtyard, so I like getting the chance to find something from it. We need a boiler room to make the laboratory work. But to do the puzzle we want to do, but I like it. Nook goes the right direction and gives us a key, though. We'll go Nook. Okay, you got any money in here? Cart and chart. H. Cart and chart. Yeah, I've got like all vowel or all consonants right now. AIGTKSCTH. So I think it's more about like we need to find the key to the puzzle rather than just like take random note of the puzzle, you know? We've got a key. We're getting pretty far north. Do I risk it or do I go for these other routes? We have 37 steps, which is not a ton, but which is plenty for now, I think. Let's take this. We can always go back. Locked. Okay. We'll use a key. Rumpus room gives us so much money. We should do it. We should do it for sure. I've also never been here. It's going to be like... It's going to be a lot more than... it's going to be like plus 10 or 11 money, actually. Plus 2. So yeah, that's huge. Plus 10. Checkers. Backgammon. Backgammon. I don't know how you say that. Never played the game. There's a fish on the wall. Alzara. Insert a coin? Got my fortune told? Absolutely. I need 5 for salt shaker, 6 for shovel. That's 11. Oh my. Oh no.
And as it was foretold,
What the fuck?
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
What?
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Alzara.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That'd be great.
The image is becoming clear.
Is that fog?
I see a boy. A boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked.
That's the anteroom. Yep.
It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Alzara.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, I love the Rumpus room. I like what we got going on here. I can't give you another coin, huh? You stand on a beach of white sand looking for something. you've been told to seek, but which you will not, which you've been told you will not find. A black cat tied to a red flag. A flag that does not move despite the wind. There is wind. There is a lost room beyond dark waters. Outer Wilds, anybody? Looking at that thing. Pilot and plot? Pilot and plot is the only thing I can think of there. A plot of land. That's an I. Girl, put your records on. Play me your favorite song. Now go ahead, let your head down. Oh, boy. Okay, Alzara, you are the big... Is this a checkerboard? A chessboard room with a bishop on it? You're covering the red squares. What's on the red squares? That's creepy. I'd love to play chess in this game. I hope there's a chess puzzle. I really, really hope so. We have the coins we need to go back to the commissary. I think we should go back now because I don't think we will need to go back all that way until or unless we need to access this room in the north of the den or the breaker box. The further we get, the further we're going to need to come back to the commissary. Let's get the salt and the... We want to go straight, right, then over. Straight, right, then over. We've got a ton of coins. Let's grab a shovel and a salt shaker. What does the salt shaker do? Whenever you eat food and gain footsteps, gain an extra 1 footsteps. That's not worth it. Whenever you eat food, I barely ever eat food. However, if we get a kitchen, I guess that'll be more useful, and I am kind of already low on steps, so maybe. We're down to 4 coins. We're going to try and go straight through the hallway, I think. Or should we just go as far north as we can? We need more keys. We need more gems. Click this button. See what happens here. A boudoir. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. That's awesome. And doesn't sound like a boiler room. I need a boiler room, not a freaking pump room. Let's do the library. I can get my book back, and I can maybe get a rare room out of here. Cot and coat. That's an A. Cot and coat. This is now my favorite thing to do in the game, is just look at the images. Coupon book. That would have been useful a long ass time ago. I've also found that twice in the library. So it's possible the coupon book is a library specific thing. Swimbird, and I have one of these. So that's what that is? Swimbird is that image? Ruffington Red Publishing, 1985. Borrowed by Herbert S. Sinclair, July 2nd, 85. Peterson, twice in 85. Simon in late 85. Peterson. Anne Babbage. Detective Bon Margle. What a name. Detective is that's what that has to mean. Bon Margle. And then Simon P. Jones. It's probably today. Or yesterday. So it's been 8 years since I last read the book or checked it out. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. Sorry, my D button is broken on my keyboard, and every time I hit it, it triggers twice or often. So I keep accidentally hitting D twice. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bert. Oh my god, now it's just not. I'll use my arrow keys. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird. You are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. Shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, and so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. They're smiling and laughing at me, and I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That's the saddest shit I've ever read. Wow. That shit is hella sad. Okay, I'm depressed. I'm guessing the upstairs is just the same thing. We're gonna check. You know, I don't know if there's like item spawns or something. Okay. We'll check our feature statistics again, but I just checked it in the last video, so I'm not gonna do it right now. Let's draft a rare room here. No. Rotunda can rotate. Attic? I have neither gems for either of them. Also, it's interesting that there is an attic. So this indicates that in some ways we would be going up or downstairs, at least at some point in this house. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I have to pick that one because... Which is actually... I don't know that I'm a fan of that because it... Interesting. It, Also, are there or are there not freaking... doors out of this room? I think they're possible doors. I think if I drafted a room that matched up with it... Yeah. If I drafted a room that matched up with it, like from the den, I might actually be able to get into a different room here, or a different thing here. There's a key right there. A tie. And a thing I still don't know. Is it pie? Like, is it like a pie stand? That doesn't make sense. Tie? It's the same shit. Oh, it's the same shit in every corner. Okay. So, we should put that up and we should leave it there. Because it's possible if I enter from that room, from that side, that we could do something here. This is a really cool room design. I love it. Love it. However, I am mad that we didn't have the gems to get either of the other rooms. Reflections of reflections. This confusing room can sometimes prove disorienting to the wayward guest. They realize that you need more perspectives. It's quote-unquote a dead end. But it's actually not. Okay, so we need to go either all the way back around to den, or we can dig a lot in the courtyard and then figure out which way from there. Left or right, we have doors that we could go through if we can unlock them. Nothing of interest. I want gems and I want keys. Old shoe is not what I asked for. Pebbles. Not worth it. Maybe I hate the shovel. Key! That's good. Broken lever could be very useful if we get a greenhouse and a workbench or whatever. Okay, I think we should probably try... going north from Nook. We're down to 23 steps, which makes me a little nervous. Got 2 keys. I think this is an amazing use of corridor. Get you further north. Security's pretty damn good here too. Let's try security. Takes a gem. We might get a food item on the back part of it. We have a utility closet, but I don't have the steps to get there. Let's try it though. Security and utility closet are important to get together. It's at least a forking path. Coins, let's go. Stage and stag. Oh, that's clever. There's an E in here. We haven't found one that has an S, which sucks. After we came up with our hypothesis for how that works. Okay, so in here, I think we want to turn the levels low. State inventory, there are 4 keys, apparently. I don't know how that could be true, but maybe I'm forgetting one of the rooms. Set security level to low. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. If I log in, I can put it in order at the commissary, yeah? It's also good just to connect to the network because I could also connect to the... If I got to the office, I could come back to here kind of thing, you know? What do I want? I still haven't ever tried the compass. So maybe I'll put that on there, actually. I think running shoes might be the most valuable, now that I've played more of the game. Although, I still don't know what to do with shovel and sledgehammer in terms of, like... I think it combines with... for a contraption, you know? It combines for a contraption in some way that I don't yet understand. So. Oh, that's a key. And I only got 1 left. That's not a key. Parlor for coins at this point could be fine. Great haul. I have to take that if I want to win. I think, right? I don't have the keys for it, though. Oh, boy. "22 steps. Let's go to the Rumpus room now and try the other route real quick and see what we learn before we use all our steps. We're up down to 19. Not locked, thank God. This gives us keys for gems. That's fucking genius. It's also the 3rd time, so it might actually be a way to exit. I'm not sure. Let's do that. We need steps eventually, but this is green this time. Yeah. Let's go. It's green this time. The 3rd time. That thing's gonna be green. Called that shit. Okay, we get to go outside. Exciting. Vial and tub. Bath and... That's a vial. That's what I would call it. A vial and a... That's a tub. That's a bath. That's a... Tub, bath. Dang, there's still a couple of these that I don't get. I do not know. Vial and tub. A bath. A... It's this one that's really confusing to me. I don't know what else to call that other than a vial. Sample. You know, sample and shower. Okay, let's look around. I love the design of this house. It's so neat. Another bird bath there. Can't leave. We're on the west path. Okay. What are we gonna learn here? Can I unlock this? Will it stay unlocked? That would be amazing if it would. No! Permanently unlocked, thank God. Okay, I was like, what just happened? Permanently unlocked, hell yeah. Didn't even use any steps to make that happen. I thought it just like called it a day or something. I was very nervous. Okay. Little bush here. I'm looking for secrets. I'm looking for anything remarkable in any way, shape, or form. Bird bath with some birds. The doorway over here. Oh, what the fuck? Trading post, tool shed, or root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. I don't know what drafting pool we draft from for this room. But I should probably start coming over and doing this very often because I'm going to try and I'm basically trying to angle for a shovel playthrough right now with the way my courtyard works. Special items or items for trade. Let's do trade because I can learn what is for sale. This is a known quantity. This is an unknown quantity. I have some coins. What would be for sale over here? Beans. Flour. A rug. Dynamite. A little bit too dangerous to pick up? Says who? What's this? Okay. Puzzle. Pink can't... Wait. You can also hit these buttons. I think I probably want all four to light up, I think is the puzzle. What I don't understand is I got the pink to move at one point, and I don't really know how. What are the rules of engagement here? The light went out. So I can turn this light on now if I want. Not that one. That one resets, actually. So if I click on a square, yellow will move north of that square. Yellow will move north of the square. So I need to get one of these in every corner. So the way to do that is currently I've got 3 out of 4 corners. I think they only move north, so that's the problem. Currently, I still also have 3 out of 4 corners. I can move this one very easily to get it to be north is what I'm trying to say. So, which of these variations is most useful to me? That moves north, pink moves down. I think that's the one. Move north, pink moves down. Oh, I think I just fucked it. Can I rotate? I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna say, can I rotate the thing? So how do I get, that's, so I think the rules of this game are kind of pretty damn simple. Like, this pink one, as far as I know, can only move down. Because the only way it moves is when yellow is underneath it and moves it down. So my problem with that is, how do I ever get anything in this slot? You know? That strikes me as a very normal way to start, is move this one up into the corner. Could be wrong about it. This is the configuration that puts this one here. So hitting the pink button will like rearrange in the surrounding squares. But then this one to the left, I don't get at all. I don't know how I can do that at all. Clicking gray squares doesn't appear to do anything. If I hit this over, there's a chance this could work. None of these work, right? Because now once it's in this corner, I can't get it out. This will just move it up, which is a problem. Okay, well, we're gonna have to come back to that puzzle because I do not understand it. I like that puzzle a lot. I like the simplicity of it. I just can't figure out what I'm missing because it's probably pretty simple, but what can I buy? Select an item to trade. So am I handing in an item? Coupon book. For compass? Shovel for compass. Salt shaker for magnifying glass. Interesting. Coin purse for car keys? I still don't remember what the car keys do. I needed to get to the... Fuck it, let's do that. I needed to get the car keys to the garage, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's good. That's a big win for us. We can go check that out here in a second. I could have also used a magnifying glass to look at stuff that I haven't seen yet. Let's find out what the car keys do. We're gonna leave and never come back. No. Unfortunately, I don't plan on doing this a lot, but I do have to do it occasionally. Car keys are going to have to be something that we figure out in the next episode. I have to stop right here. Although, wait a second. Can you save? Oh, shit. If I save and quit, I have to stop recording right now. But I'm not going to have time to continue recording later. If I save and quit, is it going to ruin the run? I'm sorry, I have to Google it. Can you save and quit mid-run? What's the name of this game? Blueprints. Find out. I don't know, and I'm trying not to look too much because I don't want spoilers. Okay. Well, that puts me in a bad spot. I'm not sure. Well, let's just see what the car keys do, either just in case we do lose this run. The drop-off address is 1420-227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. Drop-off address. Sandy Heights. Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule. I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery. I believe Denny already has payment ready. So Denny for payment. Denny, unknown last name. So, let's see if we can get in the trunk. Somebody was making deliveries. Are they running hooch? Are they running moonshine? Upgrade disc, baby. I mean, we love that. We absolutely love that. But where do I put it? We got security, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 away. I've got the footsteps to get there. I've got the keys to go to the Great Hall. Okay, never mind. We're going to keep recording for at least another minute or two. Let me check something. If I hit save and quit, what happens? I have to find out. I'm so nervous. It'll surely ask for confirmation, right? No! Oh, you can't save and quit. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Let's insert the upgrade disc. Decide what we're going to do. And then I might just have to leave the game running. Upgrade spare room. Okay. What can we get for it? Spare bedroom becomes a bedroom. Spare green room becomes a green room. Spare hall becomes a hall. The only upgrades I have right now are to bedrooms. Like my bedroom closet gets better. Green room. Maybe? Greens are apparently like, they help each other. They help each other. They let's try spare green room because they synergize, right? Pick it. I hope that's a good choice. I don't know. Let's look at our rooms real quick. Green rooms. The only one I know is courtyard, so fuck. Okay, here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to leave the game running and to take a pause. Okay, after spending some family time and taking care of some behind the scenes stuff, now we can get back to what's really important. Playing some more blueprints. We gotta finish this. We gotta finish this day. So, let's resume day 6, and we'll see if we can't finish this run. Sorry, I gotta crack a drink. Crack a sparkling water. See if we can't finish this run. So, we have 4 keys, 0 gems, 10 gold, and only 10 footsteps left. However, couple keys in the Great Hall. It feels like what I need to do is use these in the Gate Hall. Use these in the Great Hall. The Gate Hall. Use these in the Great Hall. There's a possibility we could find something great outside of security the other direction. Remind me, is it locked? It's locked. So I think we want to use these keys over here. I think we got to. So if I remember correctly, it was this one that ended up being an access lever. I don't know if it's the... No, boy. Okay, maybe not. I don't think it's the same one every time. Interesting. We've learned something right away, which is that this Great Hall is tricky. I entered here, and I went in a zigzag fashion to here. So, good to know. Very good to know. Do we know if this key... Metal detector, an extra key. Thank you very much, game. That's actually greatly appreciated. I don't know if I should check to draft the door there, draft the next room first, or if I should try more more doors. I don't know what the like optimal strategy is there. I mean, the game is so, you know, potentially random chance, not or like or randomly generated in ways that I don't know that there is a necessarily optimal strategy. I can tell you none of these two doors go to the dead end. So we could try this one if we're looking for an access thing. I think at this point with 3 keys left, we have to get an access thing, and then we still have to get a bunch of very lucky rooms in order to maybe make it to the antechamber. Okay, that was not a lucky door. Let's try this one. Metal detector's popping off again. Wait a second. And it's fastest here. Does the metal detector tell you where a lever could be? No, but that's all very good for me. It's all very good for me. Okay. We got to talk to Sinclair about old great uncle Herbie about these confusing rooms and their layouts. 2 keys left. This one could go north. Paint and plane? Globe and... Oh, this is confusing. Fly. Globe. Fly. Plane. Flight. Paint. You're painting a miniature. You're painting... I do not get this. I do not get this. Flight. Aviation. Okay, well, I don't know about that. We'll come back to that. We'll keep thinking on that one. I think we should try this one. On the off chance it isn't an access lever, it might include an unlocked door that heads north. So I think we almost got to try it no matter what. We've got a door. Is it unlocked? It's unlocked. Freaking huge, dude. Another Rumpus room? Which requires 1 gem, but gets us... Here's the problem. We know that the greenhouse is how you get through the south door of the antechamber. So... we can't do Rumpus room and then hope for another hallway or corridor or something, because that I don't have a greenhouse, so I don't have a broken lever. You know, I have a broken lever, but I don't have like the access thing. I don't have a workshop. I'm missing a lot of steps to try and take that, right? I think we maybe need to take hallway. I don't think we have any like benefits to bunk rooms right now, right? Let's take hallway. I'm not going to step into it just yet because I'm going to... What is that? Beer? And a paint can? Is it pint and paint? Pint and paint. Okay, that's what that is. Still metal detector here. Let's try it. We can always go to the hallway. We hope one of these doors is unlocked. Gems and a access lever. So, this is the east door. We got to go to the right. This is the east door. Okay, okay. We got to go through this hallway and to the right. Is this unlocked, do you think? Locked, and I don't have a key. Okay, we got to hope and we got to pray. I'm drowning in money right now. Jesus Christ. Drowning in money. Hope and pray it's unlocked. Ooh, it's unlocked. Courtyard. We've already had one of those, but we do have a shovel. What are the odds it could get us something nice? We could also risk it for laboratory for the chance. Oh, laboratory does not go the right direction. Courtyard also doesn't go the right direction. Pantry does. I think we have to take one of these for the hopes that we get a key, because we're on rank 7 now. Like, I think we got to take courtyard, hope we get a key, because there's just no way. We have to have a key. There's no way one of these rooms won't be locked. But if we don't take pantry, then we're just asking to be dead-ended, right? I think we take courtyard. It's a risk, but we spend a gem. Hope and pray we get some keys. Right? Nothing of interest. That's 0 for 1. Got a coin. I'm rich. 0 for 2. 0 for 3. Come on. Come on. 0 for 4. Motherfucker. I'm upset. The worst part about this is I also don't have any steps. So we're 8. We can't go back to, you know, we can't go back to the den and see what this room has right here. We can't do anything. No shenanigans. Got so much money and nothing to do with it. Unlocked? Locked. Is that the end? I think that means we have to go out the other end of the hallway. Have to hope that one's unlocked. 7 footsteps. I forgot to write down that this is paint and pint. So A. Ah, locked. Well. Can we make it back to the garage? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was thinking I could go out and put a coin in the wishing well, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough steps to get there. Three steps. Is this our first time running out of steps? 2 steps. Is there any food that I'm missing here? Imagine there was. One step. I think when I step out, it takes a step. I at the very least, when I step towards the front of the house, it will. I'm sure. I'm almost entirely sure. We can taste freedom. You've used all your footsteps. Oh, the moon. Interesting. And must now call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion. You must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little bit different. I think that's honestly our best run yet. In some ways. It's hard to know what's a good run. Like, honestly, for me, best run is like discovered a bunch of new rooms, solved a couple puzzles, understand a mechanic better or something like that. And in this run, we only got 3 new rooms. However, we did get the west path unlocked. We got trading post unlocked. We got one of the access levers unlocked, and we sort of gambled on some, you know, on getting close to it. We didn't get there though. We also tried out some new items. You know, like it was this run that we got salt, right? Salt. We figured out how trading posts work, so we can trade an item if we want. Yeah. Tried a lot, honestly. So, got the garage door open. That's big. Rumpus room. We got our fortune told. Found a room called the Chamber of Mirrors, which we absolutely must figure out in the future. And we still, once again, did not put the bedroom closet next to a bedroom and to get that extra bonus. Fuck me sideways. I think we also got an upgrade, though. We also got an upgrade to a room. So, either way, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Much love from me to you, and I'll see you with some more blueprints here before too long. Bye-bye.